Fiona Bruce, what sorts of things did you hear about in the course of producing this report that you felt were just wrong?
Well, our committee found very concerning evidence of free speech being inhibited in a number of ways at universities. As a result, for example, of unclear guidance around the prevent legislation, or surprisingly restrictive guidelines on student unions from the Charity Commission, so that, for example, burdensome procedures are in place for student groups to get consent to hold events, or students with minority views feel inhibited from speaking out for fear of being seen as extremist, the so-called chilling effect.
OK, and you think that the universities need to take note? What would you like to see change?
We do. We'd like to see a number of changes. We'd like to see the Charity Commission review their guidelines. It can't be right, for example, that they're saying that university students shouldn't discuss.
Yes. I mean, that's not for the universities, is it?
No,
the first one, that's for the Charity Commission.
But what we're saying is that universities actually need to better scrutinise how these guidelines from, for example, the Charity Commission or the prevent legislation is applied. Let me just give you an example from one group that gave evidence to us. The Alliance of Pro-Life Students say that pro-life students, this is a minority group which has views which might be unpopular but they're not unlawful, have difficulty at several universities getting stalls at freshers' fairs, that student union at one university passed a motion resolving never to provide a platform for pro-life groups,